right, we're just pulling up to Whitetail Crossing. We're on the county road here. We're facing east and we're about to go south and go check out the property itself. There you can see the road sign. It's road 2803. So we pull in and head south. Now this is a private easement road. This is not a county road, so super nice, super private out here. This is one of the best areas for wildlife that we've ever seen. Huge white-tailed deer in this area. Turkey as well. Actually really good turkey hunting, but I think that does get overshadowed with the deer hunting, just because there are so many large white-tailed deer in this area. Beautiful day here in the Ozarks. A few clouds, but basically just a nice sunny summer day. I've got my MapRight app open on the iPad so that we can tell when we get to the property. Now these tracts out here at Whitetail Crossing, they are fully surveyed. Corners are marked. So that's a really nice bonus. But we still definitely recommend that you bring that MapRight app, because it makes it so easy to not only to get to the property, but when you walk the property lines, if you care to do that, then the MapRight app is phenomenal. All right, so as we head southerly on the private road, we're actually almost to the property. This is a big one. This is actually two adjacent tracts. This is tract 14 and tract 15. Together they are basically 20 acres. They're just shy of 20 acres. 19.71 acres in size. And we're just now passing tract 13. So in a moment we'll see tract 14 on the left. So these tracts had been leased out for quite a while, or under contract, I'm not sure. And the people who had them actually had a long trail put back into the east, and we're going to check that out today. I haven't yet seen it, but our guys had been out here and checked it out, and they said, hey, there's a long trail that goes back to the east on those properties. So we're out here to take a video and see what we've got going on. Okay. We'll be coming up now on tract 14 on the left. These are fully surveyed, by the way, with the corners marked. There you can see a fence post, and there at the base of that is the actual survey marker with the yellow cap. So where we are now is at the northwest corner of tract 14. So as we look to the south, 14 and then tract 15 are on the left, and they extend right to the end of this private road, which you can see way down there at the turnaround. I mean, this is about as private as it gets. Not only is this a private road for property owners only, but it does come to a dead end. So I mean, there's no through traffic. Super private, super peaceful. So let's go ahead and see if we can find that trail. You'll find some good timber on this property. Those brush piles you see, or those piles of trees, those are from when the road was created and widened. Those are not from any type of logging. Some nice timber. The deer out here, like I said earlier, phenomenal, just phenomenal. Okay, so I can see the survey marker. That's between 14 and 15. So, I mean, you've got both of the tracks, but it looks like the trail begins on tract 15. Just because we're here, let's drive to the end of the road and turn around, and then we'll see about going down that trail. I don't know if the trail's drivable, if they got to that point or not, but we'll sure try. And tract 15, I believe, actually goes a little ways further. So the road doesn't actually come to the very end of tract 15. Okay, so if we face northerly, it's everything you see on the right. Beautiful day in the Ozarks. We're being pretty noisy, so I don't know that we'll see any deer or turkey, but maybe. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pull in here. Okay, so now we're off of the easement road. This is now the private driveway or trail or whatever you want to call it on the properties. And we may have to proceed on foot just because, like I say, I don't know if this was made as a four-wheeler trail or as a driveway or what. But clearly someone had a big piece of machinery out here and they did some work. Sloping down a little bit. The property's a mixture of flat ground and sloping ground. I don't know that you'll find anything steep on this. I mean, look at the topo map that tells the tale, but these actually sit really, really nicely. Got some big timber over there. Whoops. This could definitely be smoothed out, but actually it's a hard-packed road or driveway. If I were going to build here, I'd probably remove a few more trees and widen it out. Although I'm in a crew cab truck and I'm getting through just fine. It's a bit of a tight squeeze here. Okay. Wow. We have got a big, big open area here. Let's go ahead and pull right in. There we go. Oh yeah, they did some work here, that's for sure. So I mean, we went back in quite a ways, but we're not even halfway back. I mean, the property goes way back to the east. There's a lot of ground here. They clearly cleared and leveled this either for a building site or a campsite, or I assume that they planned on building because this is a very large site. Awesome. Now, since we had no part in building this road, I'm going to assume that either they or their road builder started at a survey marker and measured, you know, due east to make sure this is on the property. But we had no part of that, so I do not know. It's something you could easily verify. Ultimately, having a surveyor come out and do what's called true line marking is the best way to do it. As I look at the map right, and the map rights are fairly accurate. I mean, they're fairly accurate, but they're not a survey. And the map right shows that basically this cleared area is right at the south line. So if you wanted to build or invest any more money in this, I would definitely have a surveyor come out and mark the south line of tract 15 so you knew exactly what was going on. So always a good thing to do. But the cost should be minimal because the survey markers are in place already. This is a fairly recent survey, within the last couple years. And there could be more trails here. We might be able to see some from the air with the drone. I'm really not sure. I'll check that out in a little bit. This maybe was their turnaround area, or for the construction trucks, or maybe this was going to be a yard area. I'm not sure about that. I would guess that at some point they had an RV back here, because that looks like the refrigerator from an RV. maybe quit working one day, and out it came, and there it sat. Here's a beautiful shady area right here, actually. I mean, you've just got a ton of sites on this property. This area is phenomenal for, like I said, for recreation, for deer and turkey. If you hunt, that's great. If you don't, then man, you can get some cool pictures. We often set up trail cams and just keep the pictures. It's just fun to see what's out there. All the deer and all the turkey and raccoons come and mess around with your camera. It's just a bunch of fun. So yeah, this is a great one for recreation, for camping, for building. To the east, we've got Mountain View, Missouri, which is a small town, but it does have a Walmart. It does have restaurants and stores and a lumberyard. To the northwest, we've got Willow Springs, which is a great small town. And to the south, about, I don't know, 10 or 15 miles, we've got West Plains, Missouri, which is the largest regional city by far. And has all the stuff you need. Or if you really want to get crazy, you can hop on Highway 60 and go west a little over an hour, and you're in Springfield. And that's the largest city in southern Missouri. So lots going on, although I think you'd find me out here. This is beautiful. We're so far off the private road that it is extremely peaceful. As soon as we were about 100 feet off the private road, it was very peaceful, and we've gone several hundred feet. Feel free to come and explore it. Check out the topo map. Check out the interactive map. Check out the drone video. It'll all be on the listing page if the property's available. So the first step is just to go to InstantAcres.com. We store all the videos on YouTube. We leave them on there at the request of the buyers because they like to view them and have their friends and family look at them. So we have a lot more videos on YouTube than we have properties, but really all you have to do is go to InstantAcres.com. We handpick everything, so we basically never have more than 5 or 10 properties. So you can go through the whole site in just a few minutes, see what's available, and if you see something you like, either let us know. You can buy online, you can give us a call, you can send us an email. A lot of options at InstantAcres.com. You'll find some nice timber on this property, by the way. Some big hardwood trees. This is the first time I've been this deep into the property because the trail didn't exist before. But I know we found several areas with very nice big timber. And once the property's been paid for in full, you can use that for a log cabin. You can sell the timber. You can leave it alone. You can cut it for firewood. That's after it's been paid for in full. So while you're making payments, you can't cut or remove the timber without contacting us. And we'll send a guy out to look at what you have in mind, and if it all looks good, we can give you written permission to do that. So yeah, rare property, much bigger than we normally have, much better access than a lot of other properties you'll find, and that private road is a big bonus if you're into privacy and security. So yeah. I talked long enough. We'll end it here. InstantAcres.com. Oh, I thought we'd end it there. Now I'm going to end it here. InstantAcres.com.